Hey everybody, welcome back to Santa's Laser. As you can see, we're in my office today, and you did not read that thumbnail wrong. I actually did get some wonderful support from Monport. I have not been sponsored. They didn't ask me to do this or anything else. I just thought it'd be a good time to explain exactly what they did do. And with all the negative you see all the time, I think sometimes you need to see the good as well. So that's what I hope to do with this short video, and we'll get into this and tell you what actually happened. So back towards the end of November of last year, I had been running some glass on my Monport 60 watt CO2. When I finished running that glass, I ended up taking the rotary out, plugged the machine back into the XY axis, started the machine back up. When I started the machine back up is when the trouble began. So the machine is off. I'll put a piece of wood in there just to show you what it's doing. We're going to turn it on. Back to the origin. Now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to hit focus and I'm going to hit enter. And as you can see, the bed is moving down. So when that happened, I didn't quite know what was going on to begin with, but my very first thought was, well, maybe the machine settings have somehow got off. So I ended up going into my saved folder and bringing in the machine settings back for the original machine. Took and hit it a second time, and it still did the same thing. So I really wasn't sure what was going on. So because we have such a great community for all the laser groups and that kind of thing, I sent out this Facebook post. So on November 26th, I created this Facebook post and sent it out to all the laser groups that I'm part of, along with Monport's official group, and then also some of the user groups, hoping to get an answer from somebody who had already had this experience before. Now, within probably an hour and a half to 2 hours, I received this email, which was surprising to me because I had never sent anything to their support group yet. I had basically put it out on Facebook and was going to try to fix it on my own. And as you can see, they had already tried to diagnose what was going on with the machine, which I was really grateful for. But it also shows me that they were looking and seeing what people were saying about their machines and what issues they were having. Now, in the past, I have had pretty good success with Monport too, but we all know that them being a China-based company, most of the time, if you sent an email out, it was usually the next day before you got an answer back. So if you kind of understood that and you weren't in a hurry trying to get your machine working or whatever, that wasn't too bad of an issue. But this was one of those situations where it was pretty well immediate. And so once they sent that email out, I turned around and responded back, and we went back and forth for probably the better part of an hour, them telling me exactly what they wanted to do. And this is what they showed me how to do. And basically, it was something that I didn't know was in the machine. So you may want to look at your machines too, but there is a diagnostic uh, setting that you can go to, and it will show if you have something that's stuck open or closed. So here's the video. And then come over to menu, down to diagnosis. So here on the diagnosis screen, you'll see two red dots there. That first red one, which is the WP, that's actually the water protection. Since I wasn't running anything, of course, I didn't have my chiller on. But the other one is the lat Z and the negative, and it is stuck in the on position. So basically that is why it's causing the bed to keep going down every time I hit it. It doesn't have the opportunity to come up because that's stuck in the open position. And so after sending them the video you just saw there, They ended up sending me this email back explaining what they were going to do to help me fix the problem. So here you can see on December 2nd, I received the email that they had diagnosed the issue based off of the video you just saw, and they decided that they were going to send me the part, had already ordered it. Now this is only 6 days after this whole thing started, and I had posted it on Facebook. And like I said, I had never sent their support any kind of information up to that point. So they went above and beyond in order to get this problem resolved. So in 12 days, I actually received the part. All the commitments I had going on back in December, I've not had a chance to install it yet, but they did send me a video, and in the video, it shows that you take the actual laser head off and install it and then put the laser head back on. So we're going to be doing that within the next week or so and make sure that that is actually everything that was going on with the machine itself. But I'm very, very impressed with how quickly I got this issue, and they responded within that same day. So it was really, really great to hear. Great customer service, Monport. I hope you can keep it up. And talking about keeping it up, I hope to keep making videos. But I'd like to ask you to do one favor for me. If you like this video, please like or subscribe. I've got 35 subscribers now that I'm very grateful for. And as you can see over my shoulder here, I now have a 3D printer. So I'm going to start making some of those videos too as we start that adventure. I've already created several things and am enjoying that as well. So please help me out if you can. And we'll see you on the next one.